Bronx has beautiful scenery and landscapes such as City Island, the Bronx Zoo, and of course Yankee Stadium. Wouldn't it be nice to have all these images on a beautiful postcard, poster, or even on the side of your coffee mug? Well, that's what the guys over at Mainland Media, that's what they thought. Brilliant. Here to tell us a little more is co-founder of Mainland Media, Anthony Ramirez II. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Oh, wow. I just want to say thank you for the mug.
Oh, not a problem. BX. We got two mugs, actually. One is the mug you're holding there, the funky little font, and this one is says The Bronx and lists many Bronx neighborhoods, and it's pretty popular, actually. It's one of our top sellers.
It's also a soup mug, correct?
It's a soup mug. This is a soup mug.
That's a soup mug.
I had my cereal in it this morning. But
your cereal in it?
Yes, I do.
All right, that's hot. Well, before we even get into all of the other items that you have for show and for sale, let's talk a little bit about the Bronx Media, Bronx Main Media.
Well, actually, I'd like to applaud Andy King and the Youth Empowerment Program. I think that you know, the work they're doing is basically the kind of thing we're interested in, having a positive influence on your community. And we started Mainland Media and we started, BronxPosters.com really because there wasn't enough positive imagery of the Bronx out there. If you Google the Bronx, you'll see pictures of Jackie Chan, Rumble in the Bronx, that old movie Fort Apache, The Bronx, Paul Newman, but really nothing current, nothing showing off, the greenery in the Bronx and, the vibrant community we have. So that was really part of our inspiration for starting the company. Well,
maybe you should hook up with Andy.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm saying you acknowledge him, which I think is really nice, because it is about empowerment. It is about, the straying away from the stigma that has been set on the Bronx and showing that we're a beautiful borough.
That's right. Absolutely.
We're a beautiful borough, and you guys captured it very well.
Well, thank you very much.
Very well. So, okay, so back to your ventures with this whole concept of posters and postcards, and I also want to know how well you're doing with it, because pretty unique.
Thank you. I think, our ventures, like I said, our initial goal was to really get out there and start taking some really beautiful shots of the borough. We started out with postcards, which I have a couple here if you don't mind me showing them. I can hold them up.
You can hold them up?
Really quickly, we have the Bronx County Courthouse.
Right.
We have City Island, the Harlem River, which separates the Bronx from Manhattan, and this, the Bronx, a very classic style. I'm sure you've seen greetings from, Nevada, greeting from Utah, and we haven't really seen one for the Bronx. And we had this made. It showcases the Bronx Zoo, let me see what I'm looking at, the Gould Memorial Library, Bartow Pell Mansion, Lowe's Paradise Theater, and Botanical Gardens.
Very nice.
And, of course, the Hub. I'm sure we've all been on 3rd Avenue at some point. So.
And you also brought a poster, but we'll show that in a little bit.
Okay.
I'm very curious to know, did you go around touring the Bronx? What inspired you to do this? I mean, you gave me that aspect of it, but the images that you took are aero. They're from an aero position. So.
Well, we're both born and raised in the Bronx.
Okay.
And, have a lot of Bronx pride. And up until now, really the only stuff you can find to hang on your wall, Yankee Stadium. And some Bronx Zoo images and stuff. We both, we walked around the borough, and really when you're at ground level, you can appreciate where you live and what's surrounding you. And like I said, if you go and you research other boroughs, Brooklyn has tons of memorabilia, Queens, Staten Island. I mean, there are places that have so much more than the Bronx has. It's a shame. You can go to any New York City souvenir shop and buy souvenirs for every other borough. So in order to show, to really place the Bronx in America and in New York, we decided the best thing to do is to get up in a helicopter and take some pictures. That
is very interesting, because I can tell they were shot from a helicopter. By the way, who shot these images?
Aerial Exposures is the company that we hired. We hired a company to take us up in the air and give us a little tour of the borough. And we were just kind of, my first helicopter ride, and we just kind of sat there hanging out the window pointing, and I want a picture of this and I want a picture of that. And they kept asking, well, the photographer really wanted to focus on Yankee Stadium. Oh yeah, that's a great picture of Yankee Stadium. And those already exist. We're trying to do something new.
Now, what is your favorite part of the Bronx?
My favorite part of the Bronx? I'm a I think it's a little prejudice because I grew up in Parkchester, so you know, the Bronx to me is my neighborhood. It's Parkchester.
So
you know,
it's Parkchester.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How many people go up to you and ask you look like Ricky Martin?
More than I care to remember.
Do you shake your bonbon?
Well, maybe Friday, Saturday nights, depending where you find me.
I couldn't resist. You do look like Ricky Martin.
Is that a compliment?
It's a great compliment,
well,
but do you hear that often?
I do.
So, okay, wait, we got to go back. So, as far as the whole concept and so forth, people can actually go online and basically order these a la carte.
Yep, absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
And do you hire different artists? Because I noticed that I was going through the website and I noticed that there were different images that came from different people, because you also have portraits of photographs or images, but aside from the postcards. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, the idea was, you know, when, like I said, we first started, we were trying to get really great images and great stuff to offer people, current Bronxites, people who used to live in the Bronx. And the idea, you know, John is my business partner and friend. We would like to really be a one-stop shop for all Bronx souvenirs, all Bronx memorabilia, all Bronx artwork. And you know, we have a couple of partnerships with current artists. Photographer Rob Turner, Margarita McDowell are currently featured on our website under the print section.
And what are we looking at right now?
We're currently looking at the City Island postcards. And these postcards are available for about $1.25 on the website. This is one of 5 that we offer. City Island is...
That's really nice. You captured City Island very nicely.
Makes you want to swim, especially hot days like this, right?
Yes, it does.
This is the Bronx County Courthouse. This was taken before the green roof was put in. I don't know if you know, but they now have the first green roof in the Bronx. It's on top of the Bronx County Courthouse.
And that looks like Park Avenue.
It does, doesn't it?
Well, they used to consider Grand Concourse the Park Avenue of the Bronx.
Used to? So what happened?
I think it's reviving itself
I think so.
in being considered the Park Avenue. I know it's definitely considered the cultural corridor now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is actually the poster of our Bronx image by artist Joel Guerrero. And we have a postcard as well. The difference between the poster and the postcard is the postcard actually says "Greetings from the Bronx." So it's
that's hot. That's really nice art deco.
Really, you know, we have a lot of landmarks in there. You see the courthouse, the stadium, the train, Tracy Towers, Arthur Ave. We tried to get as much in there as possible.
And you got the Lowe's Theater.
Yeah, that's right.
And there's that image of the
Harlem River. Like I said, separates the Bronx from...
And these come in postcard images as well as poster images, all of them?
Currently, yes, all of them come as postcards. The only one that doesn't, and it should be coming up shortly, would be I believe, our beautiful aerial shot of the entire borough.
This is the poster. Let me see.
This is the one we just saw.
This is the one we just saw.
This
is in poster form, and it comes in poster form and postcard form. This is nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is really, really nice.
Thank you very much. And this one is a big seller, actually. But my favorite still.
Go here so that they can see it. Okay. There we go. Now you can see it. Nice poster. Great.
And my favorite, both of us are going to have to hold this one up. It's a little bigger.
Okay.
Which, in my opinion, should be in every office in the borough, is an aerial shot of the entire Bronx.
Okay.
And really, you know, we have a little bit of Randall's Island here.
And there we go. We got it.
Okay.
There you can see it.
We have a little bit of Randall's Island there, a little bit of the Manhattan, just to really show that the Bronx is connected to, to everything else.
This is nice. Very nice. Now, I had started to ask you about the images, which, before we go, I just wanted to get into, because they're actually images that come framed.
Yes. Oh, no, they don't come framed.
Oh, what did I read? I read something about white boarding.
They already have sort of white borders, like framed, trimming around them, but they're not actually framed yet. We're thinking of adding that option, but right now, you know, we haven't actually added it yet.
Well, it's definitely a fun ride to go through the website. So
oh wait, I forgot our.
Oh, we forgot the sticker.
That's the bumper sticker.
The X sticker, right.
I'm sure you go around the city these days, you'll see NYC, you'll see New Hampshire, you'll see everything but the Bronx, and so everyone should have one of these in their cars.
Well, we definitely recommend that you go and you actually check out the website, which is
www.BronxPosters.com.
And it's definitely a nice ride, even for touring purposes.
That's
and there's some great stuff to pick up there.
And I just feel free to send recommendations, emails, anything, support. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Bronx bombshell J-Lo and husband Mark Anthony are